Hey everyone, and welcome back to my channel, or welcome in if this is your first time being here. This is Empowered Gems Tarot. My name is Melissa. This channel used to be called Tarot by Melissa, so if you've been searching for me under that name, then you are in the correct place. Today's video is going to be looking into the topic, or the question, what are you not seeing about them? So what we're going to be looking into today is what you might not be seeing super clearly about this connection with your person, their energy toward you, and of course your own energy and dynamics that you're bringing into the situation as well. The goal just being to come away with the reading having a little bit of a deeper understanding of what might be going on beneath the surface between you and this person so that you know how to move forward. Getting into our disclaimers, this is a general reading put out there for the collective viewing on YouTube. So even though you will be selecting a specific choice from these 3 readings in a moment, it's important to remember that this is still going to be tapping into a collective energy that we're drawn to the group that you chose. So you may find that some messages within your selected reading resonate really specifically and accurately with you in your situation, where other messages may not feel like they resonate, or you could potentially feel like the reading doesn't resonate at all, and all those outcomes are normal with these general collective readings. So as a best practice, if anything feels confusing or like it doesn't really feel that it adds up to your situation, that's typically a sign that it's not your message and you just want to release that and let that go. If anyone wanted to book a personal reading with me, all of the details on how you can book one will be linked in the description box down below. Personal readings are most often a little bit better way to get a more specific read on your own personal energy and situation. All right, let's go ahead and select your reading. So we've got a choice today between 3 different groups. If you're drawn to group 1, we will be working with the Everyday Witch Tarot and this little piece of Aura Rose Quartz. If you're drawn to group 2, we're working with the Halloween Tarot and this piece of Sardonyx. And if you're drawn to group 3, we're working with the Edgar Allan Poe Tarot and this red jasper. So let's go ahead and take a deep breath. Think about your person and what you're not seeing clearly about this connection at this time. Go ahead and select the deck or crystal that you're feeling the most intuitively connected to. And once you've made your choice, scroll down to the description box below to find the timestamp that will take you to your chosen reading. See you there. Hey group 1, if you all were drawn to the Everyday Witch Tarot and this Aura Rose Quartz crystal, this will be your reading. And today we're going to be looking into what you're not seeing clearly about this person and this connection. So let's jump into the reading. Remember guys, this is a general reading on YouTube, so you may find that not everything that I say pertains to your situation. So just stay connected to your intuition. Anything that feels like it doesn't really fit for you, just release that and let that go. Okay. So I kind of feel, for some reason, I feel like with you guys choosing this specific crystal here, I think that there is something about like you and this person putting on some sort of a mask or some sort of a front is the word that's coming to mind. There's an energy here of like trying to come across really shiny or trying to come across as like a better version of yourself. It doesn't necessarily have to be a bad thing, right? But it's definitely indicating to me, because this is like, it's a crystal that's really beautiful on its own, but it's been treated with this coating to make it look like really shiny. So I feel like there's something about like being shiny or standing out to each other, or maybe you guys, maybe this connection is still kind of on a surface level for some of you, right? Where you still haven't like gotten to know this person past their representative. You know how like when we first meet someone, we usually show them the representative of ourselves before we really show and reveal our truest self? I feel like there's something about that. So let's see what else we get here. We've got divination. We have passion. We have strength, courage, and bravery. Okay. All right. Well, there's definitely like an attraction here for sure with the passion. But for some reason, I feel like some of you guys might be second guessing yourselves a lot with this divination energy here. I just feel like a lot of my pile one viewers, you guys might be watching a lot of tarot readings about this person or doing a lot of tarot readings of your own on this person, looking for insight from divination. But I feel like, so this card, it really talks about taking a breath and reflecting on the situation. And it could be for some of you that you're feeling so like passionate about this person, or the chemistry is so strong that like maybe something you're not seeing is that spirit wants you to like kind of take a breath and take a step back to reflect a little bit here. I think there's also something about like courage and confidence that's being highlighted for this connection as well with this Lyran's card at the bottom. But let's see. Spirit. I also feel like somebody in this connection is closed off with the way like the arms are crossed here. I don't know if it's you or this person, or if it's like a combination of both, but I feel like somebody here is a little closed off. Okay. Let's get more info. What is group one not seeing about their person's energy toward them now at this time, Spirit? We have a 9 of Cups reversed. What is group one not seeing about this connection and the joining energy between them and their person? We have the Sun in reverse. Okay. And what is pile one not seeing about their own energy with regard to this connection, Spirit? Okay, that's too many. I just want one, please, Spirit. Ugh, well, I guess we're getting 2. So we've got the 9 of Pentacles and the Magician here for your energy. And then we've also got the Chariot card here at the bottom of the deck. You all definitely seem to be in a much better place than this person energetically as it pertains to this connection. You, my viewers, I think with this Chariot energy, this feels like you are very driven by some sort of creative idea here, or some sort of passion maybe that you have toward this person. But I think that there is also an undertone of indecision here as it pertains to this connection, because I feel like you, my viewer, I think you guys do have a lot of passion for this person with the Ace of Wands. There's definitely a high level of attraction and chemistry here, but it's almost like, how do I channel this energy with this person, right? It's like, do I go this way? Do I go that way? What path do I take? Because once you make the choice and you commit to it, I feel like you all are just like all in, going in toward your goal with that Chariot card. Actually, I'm gonna pull from our other deck, and then we'll get more deeper into this. Spirit, what is group one not seeing about this connection at this time? Starting off with the energy of this person. What is group one not seeing about the energy of this person towards them at this time with this 9 of Cups reversed? We have casual dating. What are they not seeing about this joining energy? Ooh. Oh, I saw Secret Admirer there. Let's see if it pops back out. What are they not seeing about the joining energy of this connection, please, Spirit? Oh, okay, we've got Feminine. And what are they not seeing, Spirit, about their own energy with this 9 of Pentacles and the Magician? In the spotlight. Yeah, you guys really like stand out. Okay, so what are you guys not seeing? So I feel like this person with this 9 of Cups in reverse and their energy toward you all it's almost like they are not fully satiated or satisfied with where things have progressed so far. I feel your person with this 9 of Cups in reverse, they may feel right now that they just don't really have a lot to offer you. They may feel right now that they're not able to really get satisfaction out of the situation with regard to what they want to have their emotional needs met. The 9 of Cups is about being fulfilled, right? Emotionally fulfilled on their own, right? And there's something about not feeling fulfilled or not feeling satisfied. And I feel like a big part of this, Could be that this person is not very courageous or confident in themselves. Remember, I was getting like a confidence issue. It's like I don't know why I'm getting a sense that this person like doesn't have time for more than just like casual dating or treating you very casually. I also kind of feel for some of you that this person might come around and like, I feel that your energy is just shines so bright in comparison to this person. And I feel like when you guys connect with this person, you sort of provide like an energy boost to them because they're not really in a happy place right now. But something about you and your passions and the creativity that you bring to the table, I feel like it really uplifts this person and kind of boosts them when they're feeling down. But yeah, I kind of sense that this person feels like they either don't have the time or the ability for some reason to like go more into depth with you, hence the surface level energy that I was getting. Now, with the sun reverse and feminine, there's definitely a cloudy energy between you guys. Like, I don't know if there's just a lot of confusion in the situation, disappointment in each other, things just not being super clear here. Maybe things have felt not the best between you both. But what I see with this feminine energy coming up as the joining energy is like, this is telling me that both you and this person are taking a more feminine approach to this connection, right? Like there's something about both of your energy that's a little bit more leaned back and like receptive, meaning that nobody's really seeking the other person out. So even though we have this passion, even though there is something that you energize in this person and something that I think that they energize in you, both of you are taking a more feminine approach. So nobody's really pursuing anybody. You know what I mean? Hence, I think this is why we have confusion here. Now, you, my viewers, are really interesting because you guys have this 9 of Pentacles and the Magician. So it's like, I see you guys as just kind of being a bit unbothered by this person. I feel like you are fully independent emotionally and physically. I feel like you're probably pretty happy with being single. I think that you know your worth and you know what you have to offer. Some of you guys could be like reading or researching something to learn about something as it pertains to this connection, something where you're going to be in the spotlight. Maybe you guys work with this person with these pentacles and this chariot energy being here for some of you, but generally speaking, I think that you guys actually come across as very confident in comparison to this person. You definitely really stand out to them as somebody who is abundant and prosperous, confident, someone who's able to like really create anything you desire and who's not afraid to kind of like be in the spotlight or seek attention. I think what you're not seeing, you guys, is that without doing anything, you really stand out to this person. I think that's what Spirit is saying. Like, maybe you guys have been doing a lot. I feel like, I don't know why, I just feel like my pile ones have been doing a lot of tarot reading about this person, trying to figure them out. There's really not, I think Spirit is saying like, there's nothing to figure out because you hold a lot of power in this connection. You really stand out to this person just by being you, is what I see. And I feel like they're not coming forward because either they're not able to or they're not ready to, or I think for a select few of them, they may not want to potentially. But I think all of those reasons come from the fact that this person is not in a good place emotionally. They could be, you know, that 9 of Pentacles in reverse is like clingy energy sometimes, where it's like we are needy for somebody else's attention. And I think that's why with this casual dating energy, I think that that's why, you know, it's like they feel very uplifted when they can get that hit from you, but they're not like confident enough in a sense that they're going to have the courage to really like make a move, like a really overt move, if that makes sense. And I'm seeing self-worth as I'm channeling their energy. So let's keep going. Group 1, excuse me. What is group 1 not seeing about this person, Spirit? What else do they need to know? We have victim. Yeah, their hands are tied with regard to something. And this person with this courage and bravery, it's something that they just do not have right now. They're in surrender mode, that feminine energy. Okay. We also have guide as the joining energy. I think you guys are both just kind of like observing each other, looking for a sign or a clue about like what direction we're taking the situation in. We have 5D. Interesting. You guys could be having like a 5D experience toward this person, or, you know, it's like the energy with, like, there's a lot of spiritual energy here with like divination, with the magician. I think that you feel very connected to this person in the 5D. You might see them in your dreams. You guys might actually manifest them into your life without even doing anything. Like, if you guys were to stop, I feel like what Spirit is saying is that you all are actually very powerful as it pertains to this situation, more than you realize. And it's almost like if you were to kind of stop thinking about them or connecting to their energy through divination or like 5D, or even like limerence could be something that you guys are struggling with this person. I almost feel like if you just cut them off and let it go, they would manifest back into your life, because you guys are very powerful in that way. So let's look and see what else Spirit wants you guys to know about this situation. Closing us out here. Spirit, what else would you like group 1 to know about this connection with group 1 and their person? We have growth opportunity. Interesting. We have trust, all that you deserve. Whoop. Psychic knowledge. Exactly. Yeah. Yes. Release attachment. Spirit is confirming what I just said. We also have find closure. So there's a need, group 1, still attached. I think for you all to release attachment to outcomes as it pertains to this person, release attachment to the situation, period, and find closure with wherever things are right now. Because I think with the sun in reverse, there is something that's in the dark with this situation where like it's not super clear between you and this person. And I think you just have to find a way to kind of settle into that and realize that like sometimes people are not going to tell us the specifics of why they're acting a certain way. Sometimes people don't even have the self-awareness to understand why they're acting in a certain way, right? So even if they wanted to be honest and tell us, they're not able to articulate it correctly. So I think what Spirit is saying is like, you, my viewer, need to trust in your own psychic knowledge about this situation and trust your power in the situation, because ultimately you're going to be able to receive all that you deserve when it comes to love, whether it's with this person or someone else. And I think when it comes to this person, there's a need to just kind of have trust, to lean back in surrender mode like we see with your person. And trust that if it's meant to come back together in a new and different way, that it will. I think this connection was a growth opportunity for both of you, both you and this person, or is a growth opportunity for both you and this person. I do think that, especially for this person, there's growth opportunity here through connecting with you, because I think you all are showing them something that they don't really have right now. You're showing them what it looks like to actually be single and abundant and happy with your own company. This person does not have that right now with the 9 of Cups in reverse. Like, I wouldn't be surprised if for a lot of my pile 1 viewers, this person does hit you up, but it's like sporadically whenever they need something, whenever they want to exchange like romantic energy with you, you hear from them, but they don't offer you consistency over time because they don't have the confidence to do so, or they don't feel like they have a lot to really provide or show you with their life. So it's a growth opportunity for them as well. But I think what Spirit is saying is like, you may know that and you may see that because you guys are very elevated and you've been doing the work. This person has to realize what growth opportunities they have to move through on their own. You can't make them realize it before they're ready to accept that. So this is what I see, group 1. I would love to hear from you if this reading did resonate in the comments. Let me know what's been happening with this person. And if you do want to continue to support my work, please do consider subscribing to the channel. Hit the notification bell so that you will be notified as soon as I upload new content. And I look forward to seeing you soon. Bye. Hey, group 2, if you guys selected the Sardonyx crystal and the Halloween tarot, this will be your reading. And today we're going to be looking into what you're not seeing about this person and this connection. So we're going to look into what you're not seeing about this connection in general, what you're not seeing clearly about this person, and even your own energy as it pertains to this relationship. So before we jump in too deep, remember that this is a general collective reading on YouTube, and the messages may not resonate for everybody. Okay, so if anything that I'm saying feels like it's very confusing to you, or it doesn't really resonate with what you know the situation to be, that's usually a sign that it's not your message. So just release that and let that go. Okay, so let's take a look to see what's going on, group 2. So we have crystals and herbs. We've got pay attention to the red flags. And then we've got Syrians, artistic integrity and honesty. Okay. So I think what Spirit is saying is that something that you guys are not seeing clearly about this connection is that there are some red flags here, some signs that you all need to be paying closer attention to as it pertains to this connection. I'm seeing a lot of clutter here. I'm seeing a lot of kind of chaotic energy in this card, just like there's a lot going on. And so it might be kind of hard to see it. But Spirit is saying with the crystals and herbs, this is about healing and this is about grounding. It's about connecting yourself to the earth. Okay. Which, now that I'm thinking about it, let me look at something really quick. Sardonyx. It's for courage, happiness, and clear communication. It brings happiness and stability. It makes sense with stability because I feel like Spirit is really pointing out the need to be grounded with regard to how you're looking at this connection, because I think there's a lot of confusion or mixed signals here. And I think with this card being here, there's something about speaking your truth with honesty, or really asking yourself if this situation is aligned to your values, with integrity being here. Okay. Oh my gosh, I just messed up this entire deck. Ugh. All right, so let's take a look, group number 2, and just see what additional insights we can gain here. So Spirit, please let us know for group 2, what are they not seeing about their person's energy with regard to this connection? 7 of Pentacles in reverse. What are they not seeing? What are my group 2 viewers not seeing about this connection itself and the energy between them and their person? We have the Knight of Ghosts. It's the Knight of Cups in reverse. And what is group 2 not seeing about themselves as it pertains to this connection? The Chariot. We've got the Justice card here at the bottom of the deck. Yeah, like justice, it's about neutrality. It's about balance, impartiality. Like, I think Spirit is saying that something that's important here is to try to kind of look into the facts of what you know versus assumptions about things. Tell us a little bit more, Spirit, for clarity. What is group 2 not seeing about this connection? Clarifying the 7 of Pentacles in reverse. We have Eye of the Beholder. Knight of Cups in reverse. Plenty of fish in the sea. And the Chariot. Summer. Okay. I think that you, my viewer, something you're not seeing about your own energy as it pertains to the situation is I think that you guys are very laser focused on a specific period in time where things felt really good with this person. Specifically, Spirit is highlighting the summer season. So maybe some of you all dealt with this person literally during the season of summer. But summer kind of symbolizes for me like kind of that summer love energy where it's like we have this romance that it's happening when the weather's warm and it's really nice, and it's usually a little bit more short-lived and carefree versus something that ends up lasting for years and years to come. I think that you guys are really laser focused on something like a honeymoon phase or a really positive time period that you experienced with this person. And I think Spirit is wanting you to kind of ground yourself because there's something that's happening now in the present that is different from what it was back then. And Spirit is saying it's going to be important at this time to look at the facts of the now versus what was. Because what I see with your person that you guys may not be seeing is that they are not investing in this connection with the Seven of Pentacles in reverse. Okay, they're not invested in this connection. They have, their energy is that they don't see the point of investing in it anymore. They've either given up, they've decided they're not into it anymore. There could be any multitude of reasons. I think it has something to do with the way that they're viewing this situation. Maybe the way they're viewing you, the lens through which they are looking at the connection, right? Because I think of the phrase beauty is in the eye of the beholder, right? Meaning that what we see as beautiful is completely subjective. So there's something about their subjective point of view that might be a little different than yours. Okay. And with this energy of like honesty, I'm wondering if this person is not really conveying it clearly to you, and that's what's causing some of the confusion here. They could just be like acting different but not specifically saying it. And so that's why with the Justice card, I feel like Spirit is wanting you, my viewer, to really focus on the facts and be a little more impartial, if you're not already, about the way that you're viewing things. We also have the Knight of Cups in reverse with plenty of fish in the sea. So as it pertains to this connection, I see that both people here are kind of not in the mood. Like there's definitely like a lack of pursuit for sure. Like it definitely feels like at one point you and this person were really on. Maybe this person was pursuing you more or you were pursuing them more with the Knight of Cups being here. There was love energy exchange between the both of you or dating. But in reverse, this is when somebody's not in the mood for that anymore or somebody isn't desiring that energy anymore. And we have this energy of pursuing different options as well. Kind of this attitude of like, well, we're not going to be together anymore. We're not going to keep going or putting effort into this anymore because there's other options out there for me. So let's keep going. Group 2. What else, Spirit, is Group 2 not seeing about this connection at this time? Showing us first the energy of their person, please, Spirit. We have Guide. We have Forgiveness. Okay. We have Communication. Yeah. There could be some online lurking energy here too. Well, I think that Spirit, I don't know, you guys. I just kind of feel like this person with the Guide it's like they're showing you something that you need to be paying attention to. They're giving you some sort of a sign. So even though it may not be direct communication, which is what I feel that you all are wanting with the Chariot and the communication card being here, they're showing you something important. And that's what Spirit is saying. Their behavior, the lack of investment, the lack of effort. Maybe they've pulled back their energy, right? And Spirit is wanting you to look at the signs, the subtle signs that they're putting out. Because I think that you, my viewer, what you're not seeing about your own energy is that there is like a fixation with the Chariot. The reason I say fixation is because the Chariot is really about like, we want something and we're doing everything that we can to get it, and we're like laser focused on it, right? Almost like we're not seeing. It's like having blinders on because we're so focused on this one thing. And I think that you all are really focused on wanting some type of like communication, maybe to like apologize, clear the air with this person. Not saying you need to apologize, but there is an energy of forgiveness between you both. So there could be certain things where both people's feelings are hurt here. And you all are wanting that communication and that clarity, but they're not wanting to talk. I feel like they're just showing you something, and you guys could be missing it because you're focused on the communication piece of things. The other thing I'm getting for this group 2, is that maybe because the Knight of Cups is a charmer. They know exactly what to say in a love situation to like woo somebody, to sweep them off their feet. And it can be really charming and romantic in a good way, but it can also be like disingenuous depending on the situation and the person. And so I'm wondering if you guys are really more so focused on something this person said and kind of missing what they're actually doing with their behavior. Like there's a disconnect here between words and actions is what Spirit is saying. So I think going back to the Justice card here and the crystals and herbs, I think that these are here again because Spirit wants you to really kind of look at the logical facts and be a little bit more impartial. You know, like even if you were to write down, okay, how did this person act toward me in the last 30 days? What did they say to me in the last 30 days? Do those things line up? Yes or no? Sometimes having it on paper can help you to look at it more objectively. Or even like with the Justice card, it could even be like, what if it was your friend coming to you or someone that you didn't know, like a stranger off the street, and they were telling you this story about whatever the dynamics are between you and your person. As an impartial, neutral person who doesn't know them, what would you say, right? So let's see, group 2. We're going to close it out with a little bit more messages. So tell us, Spirit, please, what else does group 2 need to know about this person and this connection at this time? Spirit is saying raise your value. Oop, and we also have in divine timing flipping over. We have less than desirable, know, and find closure. Let's see what actually comes out for you guys. Group 2. Okay, Spirit, what is group 2 not seeing about this person? Closing messages, please, Spirit. Oop, okay. We've got breadcrumbing. And let's see. Yeah, this person is just like not following through with action. They're just giving you the bare minimum, you know? We have no. And we have eventually. We also have raise your value showing itself again. Yeah. So Spirit wants you to raise your value. They want you to find closure. I think accepting that this is a no for now between you and this person. I think a lot of you guys already know that on a subconscious level. I do think that eventually there will be some form of communication here, but I think that Spirit wants you to release expectations that are high of this person because their energy is that they're not really giving much to you. They're breadcrumbing you. I just feel like this person is giving you like the bare minimum, and they're probably doing that thing where there's like slowly fading out instead of just like telling you directly like, hey, I'm not into it anymore or whatever. Point being, Spirit is saying they're showing you through their lack of effort how they truly feel, and that you all deserve way better than that. Okay. So I think Spirit is saying this is a no for now between you and this person. Eventually, I think things will improve. I also think Spirit is saying eventually, if you're with the Chariot card, I think that my group 2 viewers, there's like a need, if you're not already, to be kind of thinking about what your goal is in love. You know, what are your deal breakers? What are your must-haves? And kind of filter prospects through that a little bit better, because I think that with the summer and the communication card, I'm almost feeling like there could be more opportunity coming your way, maybe during a summer season, if you're a little bit more focused and like strict with the way you're filtering how people, like what you're tolerating in terms of how people are treating you. You know what I mean? Again, there's a need to raise your standards and be a little more neutral as you're vetting people. You know, like, oh, you didn't even call me back when you said you would. Next, right? You know, like being just a little bit more strict with your worth, not letting people play in your face or like string you along, you know? Getting bored by people who breadcrumb you, losing interest in people who breadcrumb you just naturally is what I feel. So I think that's going to conclude your message, group 2. It was pretty clear. But comment below if this did resonate with you. Let me know what's been happening between you and this person. And if you all do want to continue to support my work, please do go ahead and subscribe to the channel. Hit bell notifications so that way you're aware when I'm uploading new content and posting any updates on the business. And I look forward to seeing you guys in the next one. Bye. Hey, group 3, if you guys selected the Edgar Allan Poe Tarot and this red jasper, this will be your reading. And today we're going to be looking into what you're not seeing about this person and this connection. Before we jump in, remember that this is a general reading that's put out there for a collective consumption on YouTube. So you may find some of these messages resonate really specifically with your situation, or others may not. So if anything that I'm reading on here today feels like it's confusing or like it doesn't really add up to your situation, that's typically a sign the message is not for you. So let's see, group number 3, what is going on with this person? So we start off with the pumpkin. Okay. We've got honeymoon. Could be traveling coming up with this person potentially. We also have flower of life, inspiration, awe, and dreams. Beautiful energy. So I definitely feel like you and this person have inspired each other or do inspire each other in some way. You all could be like in maybe a honeymoon sort of phase with this person right now, or there could be an energy of like just enjoyment when you guys are connecting with them. The pumpkin energy is interesting though, because the pumpkin energy talks about fertility, which this is kind of giving me fertility vibes as well. It could be you all are working together on something creative, or you connect over art or creativity or something, some sort of interest in that way. Pumpkin also talks about protection though too. So protection meaning like maybe there's something about boundaries here that's coming through for some of you. Let's get more info, group 3. So Spirit, starting off with the energy of group 3's person, can you tell us what group 3 may not be seeing clearly about this person's energy toward them at this time? What is group 3 not seeing clearly about this person's energy toward them? Ooh. Okay. What is group 3 not seeing clearly about their person's energy toward them, please, Spirit? The 4 of Pentacles in reverse. Okay. What is group 3 not seeing clearly about the energy of this connection at this time, please, Spirit? We have the 2 of Swords in reverse. There's a Lover's energy here at the bottom of the deck as well. Okay. What is group 3 not seeing clearly about their own energy as it pertains to this connection? the Hermit. We also have the Death card here coming through. Devil in reverse. So maybe there's a breaking out of some sort of, yeah, with Pumpkin, like there's a breaking out of some sort of toxic cycle with this person, or some sort of obsession, or some sort of like dynamic that wasn't really healthy between you. Let's get some clarifiers here. Tell us a little bit more, please, Spirit, about what's going on and what group 3 is not seeing clearly potentially about this person and this connection. Starting with the person on their mind with this 4 of Pentacles in reverse. We have promise. We also have available. I feel kind of like this person with the 4 of Pentacles in reverse and the promise. I think that they've maybe they've been a little bit closed off toward you. And I feel like right now they're in a place where they're opening up a little bit more, where they weren't before. They're making themselves a little bit more available. We also have in the spotlight. So there's something about like availability and maybe commitments here with this promise. What else, Spirit? What are they not seeing clearly about this connection with the 2 of Swords in reverse? Yeah, see, there was some sort of like stalemate between you and this person. Like there was something that I think you guys were both ignoring, or like an elephant in the room that you guys were not addressing. And I feel like that stuff is getting resolved with the invitation of love. Like there's an energy of like breaking the ice, opening back up to each other again. Maybe some sort of lesson was needing to be learned here. We have Secret Admirer. I think you and this person kind of both are interested in each other, or like mirroring each other. I think communication, like I'm getting like Gemini, Virgo energy, like mercurial energy here between you guys. Like deep conversation is something that kind of, you guys inspire each other through conversation and talking. But I definitely can see that there was something that you guys were both kind of avoiding here. And that moth is really catching my eye as well, where it's like there was some sort of massive change here that took place between you, maybe while you guys have not been talking. I don't know. But yeah, it's like you guys were both like trying to just ignore it. You were ignoring an elephant in the room. Like, I can't see, I'm blind. Okay, what about you, my viewer, with this Hermit energy? Please, Spirit, what is group 3 not seeing about their own energy as it pertains to this connection at this time? Innocence. Okay. I think you guys have kind of pulled back your energy from this person. And I think that he's like, you see how he's like examining these seashells on the beach with his little, I almost said microscope, his magnifying glass. I feel like you, my viewer, are in a place where you've kind of like pulled back your energy from the situation, and you've done some introspection here. You've been looking at the details, trying to understand things from a different perspective here. And I think in the time, it just feels like you and this person have not really been connected that much. Maybe you had like a full-blown separation, but it feels like there's been time for both people to kind of like introspect. And you, my viewer, specifically are coming into the situation right now, or at least your energy in the situation is much more wise. Because I think you've done the work to kind of like try to understand what happened between you. Because it does feel like there was something that was some sort of a breakdown, or if there was no breakdown and things have been really good with this person, I think you guys have just been kind of like analyzing, trying to understand. But not even just like this person. It's more like understanding yourself with the Hermit, because the Hermit is like an isolated energy of like going within and thinking about self, reflecting on the lessons that you've learned. So let's keep going. I also think that your energy toward this person, even though you all look very wise or are very wise, It's like you're keeping it light with love and lace. You're keeping it light. Your intent is positive. I feel like this person with the Four of Pentacles in reverse was probably the one that was causing a little bit of, if there was some sort of disruption or some sort of separation here, group 3, it feels like it was more on this person's side with this Four of Pentacles. Like they were kind of closed off or like protective over their energy with you, or maybe they had set some boundaries with you, whether they verbalized them or said them through their energy. Well, let's continue, Spirit. So what is group 3 not seeing about this connection, starting with the energy of their person? We have new direction. Okay. What are they not seeing about this connection at this time? We have numbing. Okay. And what are they not seeing about their own energy as it pertains to this connection? Patience. Okay. Makes sense. We have communication coming up here again. So I think, yeah, there are fears here, but I don't think it's you guys. I think it's this person, that Four of Pentacles. I think that they have some sort of fears that were causing some weirdness between you both. So what are you all not seeing about this person? Well, I do feel like this person is sort of moving in a new direction, a new positive direction. Like they've seen the light, or they've had some sort of awareness to their own energy and like the commitments in their life. So I don't know what the status of this connection is. With you guys being the Hermit, though, I kind of wonder if you and this person are not together. Even though we do have the honeymoon energy, it feels like where this is at is maybe you guys both really enjoy each other when you are together, but it's not like you're with them consistently. Because I do kind of feel a little bit of this person, yes, they are opening up more to you, but I also think that they are focused on something else outside of this situation where they're moving into like a new direction. It has to do with commitments that they make and promises that they make. Now for others of you, if you've been with this person and you're with them now and it was just like a rough patch, I think that the new direction this person is moving in is a direction of like commitment and opening up more to you. With honeymoon being here, I mean, this indicates like spending more quality time together, taking a trip, traveling, things like that could be a factor. Okay. You guys definitely inspire each other for sure. But I think with this numbing energy, like this kind of just echoes what I was getting with that Two of Swords in reverse, where it's like you guys were both just kind of pretending something didn't exist, or kind of trying to suppress or not feel the pain or feel whatever emotion it was, even if it was positive emotion, right? Like maybe you guys both really liked each other, but you were just trying to pretend that wasn't the case for some reason. But I think you, my viewer, are kind of in a space right now where you're like letting this person breathe. Like there's an energy of change with the Death card. There's an energy of detachment with the Devil in reverse. There's probably still attraction here. But I think you all are kind of leaned back into this energy of like just accepting this for what it is. And I do definitely think if you guys have not communicated with this person, I do think that communication is coming that's going to help clarify with this Two of Swords in reverse, whatever was the issue. Like I feel like there's some sort of conversation here with invitation of love where you guys are going to be able to like address whatever has been ignored. Okay. So overwhelmingly, it just kind of feels like what Spirit is highlighting for you, Group 3, is a new direction with regard to this connection. Something where this connection is kind of changing with the Death card. We're letting go of an old existence of it and embracing a new existence of it. I think that this person as well, there's some sort of new direction that they're moving into with their own life. And maybe this connection is sort of a part of that. So let's see. What else, Spirit, closing us out, does Group 3 need to know about this connection at this time? We have ask yourself and others the tough stuff. Any day now. See, I think there's some sort of conversation coming. It might be like a difficult conversation or something where you guys really have to kind of clear the air, and it feels like it's going to be initiated by this person. Any day now. Okay, so let's see what else. Okay. You have can't lose what's yours and holding on. Within weeks popping out there. During holiday times. All right, so there could be more progress with this person during the holidays or whatever the next holiday is at the time of you guys watching this reading. Again, it's like there's twofold with this person's energy. You and others, right? So it's like this connection and the other items in their life that they're evaluating commitments on. Maybe this person is letting go of a lot right now. Okay. I do think you and this person are still going to be, even though there's like an energy of change and letting go and all of that is kind of coming up as a prominent theme here, I still kind of see you and this person continuing to kind of hold on energetically. So there may not be a complete separation with this person. I do think there's going to be like an energy of spending, like when you are with them, I think it's going to feel really good. But with the pumpkin, remember the pumpkin is about setting boundaries. So I just think there's some sort of a new, I think there's just some sort of like a new normal that's about to happen with this connection that Spirit is highlighting, or maybe it's already here and you guys already know. It's like a new normal that's being ushered in where you're both still holding on to each other, but it's going to look different this time. And then we have can't lose what's yours, right? So Two of Swords can also talk about making decisions as well. And it's also just like a mentality, right? Like can't lose what's yours. It's just Spirit is saying it's sort of like both people need to have the mentality of if it's meant to be mine, it'll be here. What's meant for me doesn't leave me. What's meant for me and what's a energetic match for me, what's a vibrational match for me is here. So it's almost like just this energy of needing to kind of detach from outcomes or detach from expectations with this person and just kind of accept the situation for what it is at this time. So I hope that this helped bring clarity, Group 3. If this reading did resonate with you, please do comment below and let me know. And if you all do want to continue to support my work, please do subscribe to my channel and hit the bell so that you'll be updated whenever I post new content. And I look forward to seeing you there. Bye.